Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Faith.
My name is Sakis.
And today we have an interesting topic for you. We are going to talk about self-love things that women can do, or women should do. Sindio?
Yeah.
Some of them we practice, some of them we intend to practice.
Yeah.
And please let us know what you're doing and what you can advise us to do.
Yeah. And just it works. Everyone, like, you just have to find what works for you.
Yeah. So we've broken them down to financial, social, and then mental and spiritual. So let's start with financial.
Okay, financially, we like how we spend our money, how we save our money.
Whatever you do for self-love. Yeah.
Okay.
So spending, saving, all of it. Whatever you do that you feel like you're actually doing for yourself because you love yourself. You're trying to respect yourself.
Oh, okay.
Me, my first point is be financially independent or just have an income. I understand that not everyone is able to be completely financially independent, but I personally I wish or advice like just have an income. Hata kama even if your husband is super rich or your partner is super rich or you come from a super rich family and you're super comfortable, have an income. Hata kama ni at 10,000, at least that is 10,000 that you can make your own decisions with, because I feel like when someone gives you money, whether it's a parent, guardian, whatever, it will be controlled. So be financially independent.
You at least uko na kitu like in the end of the week there's some money coming your way. Hata kama si mingi. Don't have pressure tinafaa kwa this certain amount of money. It just has to be, what makes you happy.
So that if you want to go and make your nails, if you want to buy hair, if you want to go out, at least you can spend your money without questions. Ya
pili,
invest in your future. I feel like that's a self-love move. Invest in your future.
For me, napatanga like you weka pesa. Let me tell you, weka pesa kwa bank, me I spend vibaya. But if you actually save kwa M-Shwari, not sponsored or anything, but I feel like ukiweka pesa kwa M-Shwari, you feel your process yote, you just pesa mi inaweza kaa kwa M-Shwari for a very long time, but kwa bank
Also you can look for knowledge in terms of where to invest, because kuna stocks, kuna bonds, kuna treasury bonds, kuna money market funds. There are a lot of places that you can save your money. Alafu kuna hiyo story yote nasemanga ati I get such little money I can't save. I feel like saving has no limit ati lazima usave 10,000 a month, 50,000 a month. No, I like watching those financial advisors channels on, kwanza watu wa Kenya. Mimi napenda watu wenye na relate nao kwa sababu wanajua venye hii economy inatupeleka. I feel like even saving 100 shillings per month is better than saving nothing. To say you're actually saving 1,000 shillings per month. At the end of the year, you have 12,000 shillings that you would not have if you didn't actually save.
There is this challenge niliona TikTok. There is this, I don't know, page yake disappear, I never followed, but she's a Kenyan. There's this challenge this year. I was trying to follow it, nikapotea along the way. You save according, like day 1 year, when you 1st January you save 1 shilling, second 2 shillings, 3 shillings. Yani nililia for those 365 days, you save according, like day 10 una save 10 shillings, day 11 shillings. Now ukifanya calculation at the end of the year, that's a lot of money. Kuna kuja around I think 60 something. It's a lot of money.
There is a page on Facebook, I think I'll look for the name and then put it in the comment section, that they do that. So you do it as a group. So every day wanasema today is day this, we save this amount of money. I feel like sometimes you can't do it alone, but ukwa na yo inaitwaje accountability partner, it's actually very good.
Chamas are very important. I feel like inaku keep on toes na tena it's a ata merry-go-round inaka like you are giving someone money and then atakurudishia, because if say you are 10 kwa chama and then each one ana contribute 500 shillings, that's 5k. Imagine day yako leo hauna anything and then you get that 5k. Chama is a very good
It's actually very good kwanza you become responsible. Ikifika hiyo siku ya chama lazima utoe pesa, no excuses, no nothing, because I feel like sometimes when saving we create a lot of excuses. Mimi personally kwa bank account yenye naweza withdraw anytime, saina mobile banking I can't. So I've just learned to I can't say what I can say is I have improved over the years, but I can't say ati now I'm perfect or anything, but kitu yenye mimi nimerealize works for me ni kusave place yenye siezi nikitaka pesa sahi siezi pata sahi, like ati M-Shwari nilijaribu nilikuwa tuna withdraw like no man's business. Yeah, so me personally that's what works for me. Na save place yenye like it's a process to get your money, ama it tells you when you withdraw the money you get after 8 to 16 hours. So siezi kwa club ati nasema guys I want to spoil, no.
Me for M-Shwari unajua why it works, because I forget. Unajua pesa si rahisi. Ukisha lipo na swipe kwa hata usome message you forget. Si rahisi uende kwa icon ya Safaricom kwa M-Shwari. It's easy. Alafu pia hizi chamanye zina like just get in a chamanye, people help each other to furnish nyumba.
Glam my home.
Yeah, it's so nice. It's so nice. Ina save a lot of cost.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so my next point was save and have goals. Yeah, I feel like it's a self-love thing to just have goals and work towards them. So the goals could be financial, could be mental, could be social, could be anything.
Yeah, if you want to open a business, just save shilingi moja 10 bob, you'll eventually get there. If you want to open a beauty parlor, if you want to open what, just save.
Yeah, and don't get intimidated ama distracted ati mtu akisema yeye ana savingi 20,000 per month na una savingi 2,000, it's okay.
Vidole haziwezi toshana. Never ever.
Hebu tuone.
Haziwezi. Never ever. Najua tumeongea about saving and all that, but pia don't be scared to spend money.
Hey,
me I have that phobia of spending money because but don't be scared. If you die, we die.
Yeah. Hey.
Because imagine like you're saving, actually I don't want to use this 1,000 bob, I'm saving it. Maybe una crave something or you want to buy something real bad and then you're saving it and then something happens, emergency ikuje, ama you know nasemangu unaweza toka alafu unagongwa na gari watu wanakimbilia 1,000 bob yako.
Alafu one thing that I have learned, I continue to learn and I stand by it. And yeah, one thing watu wanaweza disagree, it's okay, but another thing that I say, yes, as much as you save your money, spend your money. Alafu also at least have one person who knows where your money is. Kwa sababu wetu Sakisa amesema unaweza toka ugongwe and then hata ukwe mgonjwa, wacha hata usikufe, ukwe mgonjwa, tuseme ukwe like in ICU or wherever, you have money somewhere. Unaona venye hospitali sometimes wasemanga you have to give a deposit of a certain amount ndio mtu aingizwe kwa a certain ward or something. You have money in a certain bank but you can't because hakuna mtu hata anajua uko bank gani. Me najaribu hata I think you have some of my passwords hata kama tu ni ya simu, like at least a few of my friends, not a few,
nitajaribu kukram
one or two has my like password, all the pins to my accounts and which banks I put my money ama which investment plans I do, because guys kuna a lot of billions in unclaimed money. Kwa sababu mtu alikufa watu wake wajui pesa ile nini, pesa yake iko wapi, na huyo mtu ako na watoto waendi shule na actually kuna pesa kwa account yake. I don't think it's okay.
Yeah, peana, but I don't think because for me my sister one of my sister does, because sisters zangu wengine they have a life of their own but si ati hawezi kwa nayo. But I don't sit nikifikiria sister yangu akijua M-Pesa pin yangu ama akijua pin yangu ya bank atanibia. No, just give out just in case. Yeah. You can be in a fix somewhere alafu unataka enda kutole pesa kwa bank. Maybe umeacha card nyumbani. It's
By the last week I had an experience here in this house where I think I had a mini cardiac arrest and I'm not even playing. I was so scared. Like nilikuwa nimekaa hapa kwa kiti then tu siku around 10 PM nikasikia a sharp pain kwa heart. Ikapoa. Tena a second time a sharp pain. So nikasema cha niende nilale and it was around 10-11. So kunini kwenda, there was one last one. It was sharp. I was trying to kuchukua nguo, like kupanga nguo za the next day. Like nguvu ilisha, I started sweating and I was standing and I just went slowly down hadi nikakaa chini. What if that happens and to say the truth, we are not immortal. What if that happens and then I die? I work so hard, I try to save my money and then niende to unclaimed. I would like my family and friends to use that money.
Yeah, kufia like kwa TikTok niliona msichana mwingine, she was worried about the neighbor. Kulikuwa karatasi iliyekwa like mtu alitack note kwa mlango huyo neighbor, imekuwa hapo for 2 weeks. And then akaenda kuangalia kwa dirisha ya kitchen, the blinders have been dropped but anaona mainzi zina fly hapo. Aka call police, it's in America. Kumbe huyo neighbor alikuwa amekufa kwa nyumba for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks alikuwa akirotia hapo.
Yeah. Na pia something else I learned, you can actually save an emergency contact. Like ile nye kama watu wana pin yako, they can swipe pale kwa emergency call weke unini me I did mine yesterday. Shame on me, I didn't know. Mimi nilikuwa nashangaa how does this. Please do, kwa sababu imagine if you are in an emergency, mtu anapata simu yako haezi unlock. So save at least 2 people who wenye unajua akipigiwa, at least hata kama if it's a friend, akipigiwa huyo friend yako ako na contact ya familia yako, somehow you will get help. Bana tumekuwa wazee tunaanza kuongea about serious things. But that thing for heart attack,
I think for you to have emergency contact wangu kwa.
By the way, because at least I have your siblings number, I can find your parent if you see it's good. We sikuwa najua by the kufika 30 it's a scam.
Yeah, by the way, I think uko na namba ya siblings wote except Jackie. Jennifer uko na namba yake?
Except Jackie na Tom. But hao wenye niko nao wanatosha. At least yani if Sakis, if something happens right, I know someone I can call. Aki unajua kuna watu wengine aki by the way unaweza jipata in situation yenye watu wajua call nani, aki it's bad.
Alafu I feeling the blow ina come easy when they contact a friend, their contact family. Imagine too something happens bad, alafu tu mtu call my parent, my dad, alafu tu like hey. Ata
hivyo by the way, I think a friend, because mimi if something happens to me here and my door is locked, when you call Sakis and Linda Ross, they have my key, they'll come, they'll open the gate, they'll open the door and they'll find me. Because if you call my brother, hana key yangu, ataanza kutafuta watu wa kuvunja mlango. So you call my friend, then call my so hata kwa hizo emergency contacts zangu kuna all my siblings and my friends. Hey.
We talking from not being afraid to spend your money, but they don't be scared to spend your money if you really want something. For me, what I do financially, najua ni mbaya, but I love buying lingerie. So I would unajonga kuna vitu nye you spend money on. Watu wengine they spend on going out, watu wengine are spending on trying new things. Me I spend my money on buying clothes and lingerie.
Whatever feels you, makes you feel good.
Don't be scared. Ni a form of love. Love yourself.
Yeah, it's actually a form of self-love. Usikue una save pesa. Unaona watu wengine wana save. Mtu ako na millions kwa account lakini akikimwona hata na nguo hana vile. No. So social things that we can do to as a way of self-love. My first point is have or create healthy relationships. So family, friends, intimate relationships, healthy relationships. We no longer have time for toxic relationships.
And set boundaries. Ningumu, but it's healthy. You know, when you set boundaries, it's the relationship inakuwa easier because I feel like if you don't set boundaries when it comes to some things, we had this discussion a week ago. When you don't set boundaries with your friends, with your family, kuna your resentment inakujanga because mtu ana feeling some type of way. So
and then something else that I learned from a friend is protect your space. Like if someone feels you uncomfortable, let them go. As in kama mtu akuja kwa nyumba yako ama kwa job yako ama kuna mtu mwenye ukihave a conversation na yeye, ukitoka kwa hiyo conversation you feel like you need a break in life. Protect your space, protect your mind, protect yourself, put yourself first. And it's okay.
And it's okay to I think keep people at a distance. Like you can have friends you love, but you don't have to spend time with them anymore. Kama tu na feel. Unajua, there are some circles you go into and then you just don't fit in. It's okay.
So that is actually very related to my next point, which is don't be scared to let go of toxic people. And toxic people, even you can be toxic to someone in another way. So hakuna mtu mwenye yako 100% toxic hapana,
and toxic
or untoxic. So kuna ule mtu mwenye venye tu tumesema like kama tumekuwa tukiwatch video fulani hapa, as in kuna ule rafiki mwenye hata maybe si rafiki, watch hata rafiki ni sawa, mtu mwenye you're not that close, lakini huyu mtu anakutafutanga tu senya akona mashida, ako na mashida, a complain apotee for 2 weeks, atarudi na shida nyingine, a complain. Every time you see that call, already too stress inakushika even before, because unasema shit, what is it this time? Avoid it. Just avoid. Put yourself first. Imagine it's not even being selfish.
It is just putting yourself first. By the way, it is important to protect your space when it comes to like don't be a dumping site for someone. Like you can be walking in town, a random stranger. Let me just say, juicy, there's a picture here at Twitter, and then there was someone who said something very bad, and then I went at it with them, but nika realize nimekubali nikakubali kukua dumping site yake, because this person doesn't know me, but they've decided to spew so much hate towards me, na mimi nimeallow because nimemengage kwa hiyo situation. Sometimes when someone anakuengage, hata unaweza kakua unatembea hata and then someone anaanza kukutukana, just walk away. Just walk away. Kwa
hiyo story ya Twitter bado hiyo kwa hiyo picture, it was so funny because sasa niliona mtu hapa ameandika a comment making fun of this cartoon of mine. Imagine Imagine you're making fun of something that I actually love. Imagine that's your business. I really laughed about it. Hata tukapatana nilidarasa nikamwonyesha, ona wewe mtu, nikacheka mimi nika move on. So wewe uko huko hivyo, in fact hata profile picture yako ni ya footballer fulani mzungu, and then you are coming to insult me. Aki,
mimi by the way, your Twitter niliona ndio nikanote, like I've never noticed your gap. Sijawahi notice. I think ni kitu ninaishi nayo mpaka
actually me and some cousin of mine, we have the exact same tooth. We love it so much paka tulikuwa tunasema as in we want to keep it. Paka like we keep tabs with each other. Kuna siku nilienda dental checkup, not kitambo, huyo daktari akani advise ni eke braces. Nikamtext nikamwambia, hey, we decided we are keeping this thing bas I love it. Sasa mtu anatoka huko anafikiria that's
I just feel like it is inevitable as in name na exchange ananga words na watu kwa social media, but I feel sometimes you should just unamwacha, let go, because huyo mtu probably anataka punching bag na wewe umekubali kwa punching bag yake. It's very unfortunate. Mimi, I'm not a blocker. I don't know how to block people. I don't have time to block people, but if that works for you, block them.
Absolutely.
Me, I just delete your number, I delete you and I move on.
Mimi sipo kwa blocker, lakini kuna watu kidogo wachache hivi walipatia character develop. Nika kuna zingine after you block. Anyway, my next point is stop comparing yourself to others. And this is in all ways, the way you react to things in Ezakwa beauty standards, because now mainly we're talking about women, and we know that beauty is a big thing. Probably your friend has better skin than yours, maybe she has a different skin tone than yours. Just stop, accept yourself the way you are, and that's it, because after all you can't change who you are.
It's very inevitable. It's very impossible. I think accept yourself. It's human nature to feel like, oh, me niko. We can't say that we are perfect or just feel like you have felt bad about yourself in one way or the other, but don't dwell on that so much. Don't focus. Usijeke beauty standards zako zikwezo huyo mtu, because walikuwa nasema light skin ni wasupu. People bleached themselves. Sasa wanasema dark skin. What one brown skin girls, like we will never win. We will never win.
Yeah, also me, I believe, kama kuna also kwa hiyo story ya comparing yourself, kama kuna mtu anakupea stress, hata kama ni social media, like kuna mtu mwenye ukimuona like it frustrates you, block that person. Stop following them. If it's a person that you interact with, wachana tunaye, keep your distance. Tufanye tumesema put yourself first, because hata kama unasema hivyo, every time you meet with this person unaenda home to go stressed. Kuna mtu like, funny thing is unaona mtu anakaa perfect, but they have their own insecurities, so there is absolutely, you don't know someone else's struggles, so hakuna haja unataka so much to be like them.
In social media,
it is what it is.
Social media, I can post anything. Maybe naweza post million nilikula 3 years ago, alafu unafikiria like I'm somewhere popping, kumbe nimekaa nyumbani tu just eating ugali.
Unapata ma pressure, but unaonanga filter squeeze mtu anafinya chill.
iPhone inakujanga na its own built filter, so ukianza kujicompare na watu wenye wanapiga picha na iPhone na unapiga na Android utamalizwa na stress.
So something else is careless about other people's opinions. Kuna wale wenye ni inevitable care about the opinions, but careless about, you can't always be concerned about everyone's opinions.
Kwanza strangers on social media wenye hata ajui jina yako ya mwisho ni nani. Just let them.
Oh, you should do your hair like this, why are your eyebrows like this? Don't let that stress you. I know there's a tendency of mtu akicomment maybe about your insecurity inakupatia stress, but careless. It is what it is. Huyo mtu pali yako, keyboard warriors, they have their own issues. Usifanye mtu akupatia self-esteem issues na hata kama ni family or anything, protect yourself.
Hiyo ya Twitter, like someone just made someone took their time to zoom in my boobs, and like it was just so bad, because me, I'm very comfortable about my boobs. Anyone around me can tell you, me, I'm very comfortable, I am satisfied with myself. But huyo mtu anataka kunishame because I don't look like mtu mwenye ameweka things kwa matiti yake. Like my boobs are natural hivi. Anataka kunicompare na mtu mwenye ameweka silicones matiti zake. No. Yeah, it's just, it is, yani nilikubali kwa trash bin, but it's okay.
Just careless swipe and watch yaji entertain.
Alafu hata on that ninia kwa ya social, taking care of yourself, self-care ya social, hata you know sometimes you can be a toxic person socially na ujui. Like you can be that friend mwenye maybe your friend you know vitu za kutritiana, and then your friend maybe amekupeleka place that where maybe umejeka a certain place, and then you unajua condescending like, oh miss siendange uko miss, like sometimes just be a good sport. When someone does something for you, if it's not enough, you're not enough for them, it's the effort that counts.
Mimi, for a very long time in the past, like I was so concerned about what people would think, especially on kama social media, and most especially WhatsApp. Unajua, me personally, I post a lot, I talk about everything. Hata on Instagram, like I post, so I was very concerned. Shit, you may offend nani? Shit, you inaweza kuwa offend family, you inaweza kuwa offend friend. No, like I just started caring less, and I'm not at it being offensive. I say things that are personal to me. So if I say I don't want to go to visit a certain family, probably sijam name, mi sitaki huyo mtu ako offended, kwa sababu kuna watu watakuwa offended. Labda niseme, mi hata sijui nitumie example gani, labda niseme I don't like people who eat like this. I am not trying to attack one person, probably nimesema tu juu sipendi, but kuna mtu maybe a friend or a relative who eats like that atakuwa offended. So be yourself, you can't always be scared.
I just by the way, just because I'm alone niliona TikTok ingine, there was this girl and smile traditional things that will not be in my wedding, the father side of the family. It was actually funny. Mimi nilikuwa nataka post niseme like for me ni both sides of the family, like, and then nikafikiria like if I post it apart, I don't mind like issue, but it's just sazingine, you know, hata friends zako wengine wanasema like you don't post that in it, but for me na post too because of the laughs. It's nothing serious. It's sazingine, it's not that deep, ama.
Lakini also be mindful, because there is a cousin of, hey, my goodness, anyway, there's a cousin of mine who keeps posting that ati, oh, my father's side of the family, there's you what the matusi, and me, I'm the father's side of, I'm her father's side. But ukiangalia vizuri, this father side of the family, we come through for her, we are friends with her. You see, also be mindful, because hata mimi pia siwezi fiframe mtu anasema, oh, sijui friends, sijui nini ati ni kama Sakisa seme, oh, I don't have friends, my only friends are my sisters and sijui, and we are here every day hanging out. I'll be offended.
But sometimes it's not really that deep. Unaona kama mimi ningepost hiyo ya father side of the family. I love my mom side of the family. Some relatives are they say, I mean, I don't have your rift ni watu wanakuangalia, but me, I'm just posting for fun because kuna watu wana like me, it's just for fun.
But unajua jokes zingine za kuanga offensive, kwanza hizo za family, because Sakis, they will affect people. Imagine ukue na something that you actually need people to assist. I don't know about you, but unajua sometimes you can even have mtu msik or anything, and maybe you have a WhatsApp group and your father side of the family, they actually contribute. Unajua, you can't say that you don't like everyone in your father side of the family, but people will not interpret it like that.
But for me nasema it is not that deep sometimes. Hata maybe a cousin would post something I'd feel, but if I start thinking so deep into it, itanikasirisha pia. You see, like it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah,
it cuts both ways.
Mi kuna rafiki yangu nilimcancel juu aliweka kwa status ati my only friends are sijui my siblings and sijui my chama and sijui na mimi siko hapo kwa siblings na siko kwa chama and I thought we were close friends, and I was like, haya, I do not want people who I can't count on. Mtu mwenye in public and akuclaim alafu, no, I don't personally. That's why I avoid jokes za niliona ingine hapo ati when I die I want my father side of the family to lower my casket so that they let me down one more time.
But you see, at like sometimes, like there's this challenge at TikTok, like at when I die, when you die, who are the 6 people who will carry you? And then someone is like, me, I don't have 6 people. My best friend will be alone pushing. Like, how are your other friends feeling about it? Like
me, I find mtu mwenye upload kitu kama hiyo so ignorant. Have you ever been to a funeral? Like, kuna funeral zingine hadi watu na haya maboda kubeba. Your relatives will carry you. You have siblings, you have parents. Why would you say something like that?
But
hata kama ni jokes, hata kama ni challenge at TikTok, be mindful.
It's just weird because they are friends who are not your best friends, but they come through for you, and then it leaves a bad taste on the what.
Absolutely. Yeah, so my next point for self-love is ask for help. Ask for help. Normalize asking for help. It's okay.
Are you changing?
Okay. As you might have observed, I am. You are not superhuman. You are not an island. Ask for help.
You can't do it alone. Alone ilkiwa nikisha, I was thinking like sometimes, because I was talking to a friend of mine and they were like, they didn't have a certain amount of money ya kuanzisha business, and then their siblings couldn't give them. And then they were like, nikamwambia, you can just ask your friends. And like me, I spendi kuomba watu vitu. But why do you have these friends? Sometimes I feel like unajua sibling wako atakupea because unajua blood relation, sibling wako haizika kunyima haizika kunyima na atakupea. But sometimes I feel like friends are there pia kukusaidia. Sometimes unajua you don't, but then your siblings without I don't know, I feel like au collect tu watu wa attend funeral yako na harusi. Una collect watu pia wa kukusaidia kwa maisha.
And unfortunately kwa funeral invites are not sent. So kila mtu atakuja. Hata wale unasema sijui nini, funerals are something else. Something else. So mtu hata mwenye mlimit naye once, they'll come to your funeral.
Just learn to normalize asking for help from your friends kama sibling imekata.
So the next point, that particularly or intentionally. And this also applies, najua the other video we were talking about my sneaky link and all. Na but hata kwa hiyo video tulisema as in hata kama ni sneaky link, not just everybody, not everybody deserves to interact with your temple.
Indio lo moja. If you're having a sneaky link, have sex with people who care about you as a whole human being. Na hii, these are rants, I didn't want to rant. I don't know who gave men an impression that just because we are friends with benefits, ama we are sneaky links, it negates the fact that I'm human and I need to be treated as such. Have sex with people who care about you, who check up on you. Like, mtu anasema if I start checking up on her, atafikiria I'm having feelings for her. Men wameka treating someone as human in a like ni romantic. Unaona when you are having sex with someone just casually and then you are treating them nicely, atasema huyu dem amenikachia my feelings. Like, stop romanticizing care. I can care about like you.
Watu wako na selfish. I must be ni like, I don't know, they have trauma.
Like the same way you care about your friend, the same way I'd check up on Faye, the same way maybe I'd gift Faye, the same way like it does not mean I want to marry you. I'm just treating you as a human being.
Be feminine, because at the end of the day, if you are a woman, you have to exude the feminine energy. Like for me, being feminine includes stuff like my space being clean, my hair being made, my nails looking good. Na looking good si lazima ati uko umeweka, no, inaweza kuwa tu hata hujapaka kitu but they are neat. Yeah.
Si lazima uvae wigi ya 100,000. Si ati lazima ushuke nini, but you can just be clean. I don't know.
Yeah. Also on being feminine, this is what I like. I feel like sometimes hata take care of yourself, looking feminine, the way people treat you, the way people respond to you. Kama tu sometimes tuseme tu, and sisemi at all times, I don't want this to be taken out of context. Like when you have a cute dress and 2 nice shoes, hata kama ni flats ama heels, ukienda place realize people stand for you, wanakusimamia, unakaa, they want to serve you, they're asking if you're okay. Na sometimes ukikuwa hapo umevaa hoodie, umevaa jeans, umevaa, wanakutreat kama brother.
For me, my femininity stems in the fact of how I carry myself.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if this is, I don't know. I have this, it's not an obsession, but I have this, like when I'm meeting someone, I like when a certain je ne sais quoi about you, like there's this something, you know, something that pulls people to you. Absolutely. They want to. Alafu pia how you smell. For me skincare, like scrubbing your body, nini, like those 2 small things. You don't have to break the bank for it.
Yeah,
it's just the tiny things. Yeah.
The way you eat, the way you walk, the way you speak. Huwezi kuwa tu mtu una shout to all the time. Hata kama if you're a man, you can't be shouting like that. So you too just ooze feminine energy. And
when you're around me, I say when I'm around men, my wrists are broke. I am not carrying, I'm not opening cans, I'm not. Yeah.
By the way, me, something that I believe, I like to say I'm an old soul, just to clarify so that nisianze kushindana na watu kuinje. I feel like men like treating women nicely. Like when you're with a man, atataka kukufanyia small things kama kukumwagia drink and all. Let them do it. It's okay. And it's not a competition. It's not at this generation what and what. Imagine it's okay.
I can still be a feminist and not want to open my own door.
Yeah, and also just normalize receiving. Na just sometimes tumekuwa independent women, tumezoea kujifanyia vitu. Give. Normalize receiving. Yo pia receiving is also feminine energy because naturally men like giving. Ni kama wewe, if you find a man that really loves you, men like providing and stuff like that. When you go out, most probably a man will pay. Vitu kama hizo. Atusemi ati 100% of the time, but yani normalize receiving. Usikwe bili kikuja unaanza kubabaika.
Kuna mtu alisema, there's a TikTok nilikuwa naona leo, when a man has money and they don't spend on you, ama they don't do things for you, they don't feel you're worth investing in. Men like anything a man spends his money on and on a value in it.
Yeah.
If they are not, it's just
na nini,
as a human being, sasa wewe you like spending on your friends. Because you value them.
Yeah. Na hii hata it has nothing to do with the financial muscle of the man, because nimekuwa nikiwatch TikTok na kwambia tutarifa hapa TikTok throughout. Kuna TikTok nyingine hapo ya mtu mwingine hapo alikuwa anasema yeye anatumia girlfriend yake 2000 every month, and yani it's about the way he was speaking. Ni mtu I think anafanya mjengo or something. As in it's about the way he's speaking. Huyo mtu akikuwa siku moja millionaire, huyo msichana huyo atakapo because unaweza pata mtu mwenye they have a lot of money, but even as you don't have to, but
these small things. I just want ukitokanga you're waxing, you just feel like nice. Wow. You feel like things are falling into place. Ukitoka salon, your new hair, like the small things you do for yourself.
It really builds your confidence as well. Yeah, that leads to the next point, which is treat yourself well, go on dates, gift yourself, pamper yourself. Unakaa tu unajisok mguu, unaenda waxing, you make your nails. Hata kama tu unakaa home, you make your hair.
You scrub your face, you know.
It makes you feel really good.
Alafu you change your bed sheets, you put on a nice loungewear, and then just sit with your favorite movie or my favorite book.
Yeah.
You feel nice.
I stopped wearing t-shirts to sleep, especially Sakis likes making fun of me. T-shirts za matanga by the way mnafanyanga nini? Juu mimi nilikonga nalala nazo.
Maka ya omo, ni toss.
We, hiyo t-shirt ya toss. nilipatiwa na my brother.
It does not matter. Who wears a t-shirt to bed? A woman, at a man.
So hey, me I change. Squeezy by the nguo zangu za kulala we. And hata pages zenye naangalia Instagram like yani I like it. Sometimes nikioga tu jioni hapa nimevaa like my nice boudoir. My nice boudoir wear. Hey, I just feel so good about myself. It doesn't matter kama si lazima ati ni kwenda kumit mtu ama mtu anaenda kuniona. No, it doesn't. Just for myself.
Yeah, me I love it. Hata nilikuwa naambia Fei nikimharasa nime night dress. Like me growing up, my mom alikuwa anavaa night dress. Nilikuwa natamaningi to night dress. I don't know why. I just love going to bed looking like a woman, feeling like a woman, like yeah. Let's move to the next.
Yeah, protect your
everything.
Your feminine areas.
Yeah.
Next point is make time for pleasure.
Elaborate.
Make time for pleasure.
Elaborate.
Pleasuring yourself. Okay, this could include I don't know. Make time for pleasure. Feel good about yourself. It's okay to touch yourself in other body parts. It's not a sin. It's not. Know yourself. I feel like when you know yourself, you know what you want someone to do to you.
Yeah, you can even teach someone else. Unajua mtu anasemanga like mtu anafaa kujua like no, I don't know your body.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I've been with someone when this works for them and it doesn't work for you. Nata wewe mwenye unafundishwa be open to learning someone else's body. Wacha kusema ina work for you, mbona huyu inakuwa difficult. Yeah. So I feel like if you love yourself, it's easy.
Yeah, you also discover things about yourself. You know what you want to be done for. You just know yourself, you know your body.
And then you know your limit.
Absolutely. Wait.
Just if you're starting, unajua there are people who struggle with this. If you're starting, like just stand and admire yourself. Yani just admire yourself. You just look at yourself until you turn yourself on. It works.
Yeah.
And then
do you ever sometimes to kitoa tungo, maybe you are maybe unatoka in a bathroom or anything, yani ukitoa tungo kijengelea tuko tu like
every day.
Nashanga mtu mwenye anafaa kuona this, they really lucky. Have to qualify to actually see this,
because they are lucky bana. Because this
little heaven down here.
Alafu also when you are also naked and looking at yourself and admiring yourself and feeling good about yourself, remember to say good things about yourself. Your body, yourself, your mind, they process things. Even if you say something as a joke, your body and your mind doesn't know that. Yeah, so just be kind to yourself. Say nice things to yourself.
Absolutely.
I'm so ugly. Like it will register. But if you tell yourself like I'm beautiful, I feel tena easy like the way you talk to yourself build your confidence. Like before talking you say, hey, ndakapwa nini. Hype yourself up. Kwa na mabeste wenye wanaku hype up.
Yeah.
Like when you go out there, una confidence.
So now that you've already spoken about that, kuna yenye nilikuwa break up on mental and spiritual, your affirmations. Affirmations where mi akiacha tuna I know I like using myself a lot, but enyewe mimi kweli it's been a long journey for me. There is a very small things that can really affect you nata you are not even aware. So kuna time nyingine hapo hivyo a while back anyway. So what I did is niliona to YouTube nikasema let me try it, doing affirmations. So what I did niliandika a few things na nikazistick tu kwa mirror, hiyo mirror ya place una brush meno. So ilikuwa things like I'm beautiful, I'm confident, I am enough, I am, hizo vitu zote affirmations. Every day every time I go to that mirror, I talk to myself, I talk back to myself, telling myself those things. That was very life changing. I feel like hizo vitu ndio zilinisaidia like just to cross and be a different person, as in,
because kwanza when you grow up and you don't hear that a lot, it's very heartbreaking. So you have to affirm yourself with that. some people are lucky. Some people are lucky. To grow up with people who are telling us we're beautiful. Our parents are always hyping us up. Our friends are always hyping us up. Kuna watu wengine, they come from a very, like, their parents are always telling them maybe they are ugly, maybe they are fat, maybe they look like this. And then they also have friends. Unajua, me, I don't like being around friends who make fun of maybe your body ama nini as a joke. Like, your body is not a punchline for a joke. You should not be around people like those.
Sometimes unaona compliment mtu mwambie akisakiswe ni msuku. Anasema aki, oh my god, ana blush. You see huyo mtu, it's mimi
they made. They made.
Alafu ama mtu hayuko sure, like anashangaa shit mtu ameniambia, na ukiangalia mtu uko tu like wa akisukwa na skin poa uko na huyo mtu probably wezi jua challenges zenye face, because let's be honest, hii generation yetu, a lot of people have trauma from when we were children, because not all of us grew up in very stable environments, and also watu wali to care for us, they didn't know much. Ilikuwa like putting each other down. Mtu anakuambia you have me. I remember growing up in one of the families in kuna mtu alikuwa ananiambia you have the ugliest smile. And maybe I was not understanding, because when I'm out there, everyone is obsessed about my smile. Everyone compliments my smile. Na watu fulani walikuwa wananiambia you are very stupid. I actually started doubting myself. So, exactly. Unajua mtu akikwambia something, mtu mwenye anamata kwa your life akikwambia to something enough times, you'll start believing it. Paka uko like maybe you are just doing your chores, ikitabi yangu kasema shit, by the I'm stupid. That's where the affirmations come in. Affirm yourself. Tell yourself I am brilliant, I am enough, it helps.
My sister was saying the other day that millennials will make good parents. Let me say, for me, venye niligrow up, like my dad is always telling us how beautiful we are. My mom, like, alafu venye nilikuwa high school, there were these female teachers that just kept, like, they just kept saying mean things. Imagine kama ningekuwa, like, I go to school, people are saying mean things to you. Coming back home, someone is saying mean things to you. Unajua inakuwa affect. But the confidence that they had, my parents and my siblings had already built in me. Nilikuwa na, yani you stand there, you listen, and you're like, okay. So it's so bad. As we are loving ourselves, we also love other women. Usiogope kuambia msana mwingine like, hey, unakaa poa.
Me by the I do that so often because I know what it does to me. Like yani mtu anatokea kunaambia shit akisuko na nywele poa, huyo mtu it will make their day. Me I like it. I just like
maybe someone is unsure about mwenye amevaa, alafu mwambie guy dress yako ni sweet, it looks nice on you. You just changed someone's day. They're having a bad day.
So another thing is meditate and pray. For me that's a form of self-love, and praying, just spiritual nourishment. Pray to whoever you pray to. Pray to Jesus, pray to Allah, pray to God, whoever you believe. I feel like that relationship with God, for me, it's amazing.
For me, I like journaling. I write. I've written a lot of stories in this game, Eliza, but for people who know it's some incomplete stories, but for me, it's a way of loving myself. When I'm under a lot of stress, it's either I cry or write. So for me it works perfectly. Going out on walks, cleaning the house, twerking, it's self-care. It's self-care.
I really like to acknowledge hata najua nashinanga nikisema my lecturers from the Technical University of Kenya. I feel like the design department, mimi because hiyo ndo department nilikuwa hiyo as in wali to build the Technical University of Kenya, wali to build yani aside from design, and kwa sababu the first meditation I was taken to by my teacher, and that thing is amazing. Like meditation, yani unaona ile kunyamaza, ile being in touch with yourself, with your, as in it's amazing. The first yoga session I was taken to by my lecturer at the Technical University of Kenya, it's amazing.
Mwana kwa YouTube.
Uyo, as in alinirifa place flani yuko ya waindi ya meditation. You really get in touch with yourself. You understand a lot of things about yourself, and that will really help you. You will stop judging yourself. You will understand yourself exactly the way you are.
And then yoga is nice.
Yoga is amazing.
Stretching is it's very nice.
Na unajua pia kwa yoga kuna meditation. They are intertwined.
Before you leave your bed, you can even stretch. You can just do few poses, yoga poses in bed. You leave. una back pains, you just do the doggy pose and then the cow, like the baby pose, inakusaidia sana.
Yeah. So another thing is be confident, and if you are not very confident, build it. It's a process. Start slowly and just be confident. Who's confidence? Ukiingia hivi kwa room kila mtu anasema tu hey,
anaitwa Maya Angelou. Phenomenal woman. And every woman should know that poem. Like, it's the best. Like, I am a woman, phenomenal woman. It's just the best. It's the step in my whatever, like the sway of my hips. The people are asking, like, just listen to that poem. It's so nice.
Utanionyesha?
Yeah.
Like, yani ukikuwa so confident, hata ukiingia tu in a room, hata in an interview, yani the confidence tu, yani you believe in yourself so much that people don't even intimidate you, as in you believe in yourself, you know what you can offer. Hata ukienda tu out ukiwa na marafiki zako, as in it's just confidence all the way. It's really good. It's a form of self-love.
For me, another form of self-love ni I don't know how people will feel about this, but I feel like dress for the body you have, not the body that you want, ama you think you have. When you wear comfortable clothes, you feel confident. When you wear clothes that are too snaggy or too big, inakufanya una feel some type of way about it, and then you'll not be so sure about yourself all the time. Inakufanya unakuwa uneasy. So wear clothes for the body that you have, not the one that you want, ama the one you think you have. Because
the one that you wish to.
venye inakuanga kwa Pinterest si venye inakujanga, ama venye inakuanga kwa hiyo mannequin ya duka si venye inakuanga kwa mwili.
What you order versus what you get. Ukienda kuvaa unakasirika, but no, that's
where it's okay to wear what you want, but make sure it's comfortable. Isikwe imeku tight sana, ama isikwe like it keeps shifting because haijafit poa. Ukitaka kuvaa hiyo the uniform ya Nairobi girls ya out, just wear it, bora imekufit, si na ku pull down on your neck, sasa umekaa hivi the whole time, you know you're not having fun.
Yeah, and also love your body in the state that it is now. If you don't like it, work towards whatever you want, but in the process keep loving your body.
Yeah, and then stop postponing things. Stop ati sitavaa hii nguo mpaka nikwe it's certain. Well, buy kuna nguo, I'm sure kama you want sijui those thigh highs nini, kuna ya body ya every body size.
Yeah.
So stop postponing ati ndavaa nguo nikikuwa certain height ama nikikuwa na certain body. Nitavaa crop top nikiwa na flat tummy. Wear sahi. Enjoy your body ya sahi. Wacha kuwa obsessed na body ya baadaye.
Unasikia mtu anasema wa ati nikikuwa like in my mid 20s I used to think I was fat. I used to think I was fat. Aki nilijikazia kuvaa nguo zingine. Sasa hapa niko nikiangalia your body na itamani the way I would have dressed it.
Unaangalia picha zako like in your early 20s venye you were so skinny, but at that time you were so obsessed, you thought you were so fat. Kumbe it's just all in your head. Hata sahi I'm sure nasema I'm so fat. 10 years later ndaangalia I'm like what was I telling myself? Why was I saying this about myself?
But also ningetoka home niende shule kama venye nilijoin UG High, nikienda like boys are all over me. Niko like watu mbona wananichezea? Unaona ile mbona hujawahi nichezea?
Unafikiria ni kuna mtu anakuset up?
Unafikiria kuna mtu anajaribu kuniprank, but eventually with time and Sakis, as in mimi personally niki-interacting na mtu, I like interacting with someone on a very personal level, on people on a very personal level, because sometimes the way we are right now is
totally different.
It's very much affected by the things that we experience when we are small. As in unaonanga mtoto mwenye yeye tangu azaliwa anaambiwanga ni msupu, huyo mtoto ako na confidence nyingine ya kimataifa. So na mtu mwingine anaweza kuwa so beautiful ukiangalia mtu ya Rames, but they have no self confidence, and lack of self confidence can make you date watu sijui gani, can make you accept a lot of things. So I really like interacting with people kujua very personal things. That's why watu wengi sana like to interact on a very personal level, because that makes you understand why people react the way they react, why they respond to things the way they respond to things.
And if there is any girl who is in high school mwenye anatuwatch, because if you are in a day school with boys in high school are mean. I remember boys in our class, they used to insult us. now they are sliding in your DM. Hiyo ni tactic ya kukufanya feel like ukwe low ndio yakwe high, like ndio akikukatia una feel ni kama he's doing you a favor. No, you are perfect, you are beautiful, you are everything. Mwenye anakuambia anything else
kweli. Love your body the way it is. Beautiful. It's beautiful the way it is.
Boys in high school are mean. Tumeenda kwa day school, like boys in high school are mean. Hata kama ni boarding like outings, boys in high school are mean. But they tell you bad things so you can feel bad about yourself. Ukwe na low self esteem ndio mkubali.
Yes, that leads me to the next point. Allow yourself. Don't judge yourself too harshly. That's like a rule. I feel like kwa life every time you just learn something new, just allow yourself to feel things, allow yourself to do things. Ushaikuwa in a setting yenye uko kwa group unasema kitu and then baadaye uko like shit, mbona nilisema kitu kama hiyo? Shit, unaanza kufeel vibaya, unasema guy huyo mtu alifeel aje? Sometimes just let it go. Kama at the time that you said that thing haukuona ni kama it affect mtu, it's okay and you don't have to be perfect.
I feel you're about judging yourself. When you stop judging others very harshly, you'll stop judging yourself, because I feel your judgment you're not passing it to others harshly. It's a reflection. You are trying to project what you feel about yourself on someone else. So ukianza kujudge people less, you'll stop judging yourself so much. Because kama uko na strong opinions about someone else, what about yourself? And stop feeling bad for the things you've said ama the things you've done. We've all done crazy things ama we've said crazy things. Stop dwelling on that. Don't make it a whole chapter in your a whole book in your book, instead of just letting it be a small line.
So as you already know, I watch a lot of this self-help stuff, these affirmations, easy to your group. So one thing that I do myself, kama mtu inaweza msaidia ni sawa, nikikwanga in a situation where unaona like unaweza experience kitu, most especially in a social setting, ama ulisema kitu ama ulipeana opinion yako, then it bothers you. Unasema shit, mbona nilisema hivyo? Watu watanijudge nini? Na ikusumbue. So me, what I do is I take some time na nikae tu chini, and mostly napenda tuka kwa bed na nizime tu light na ni relax, na kama kumeditate but not really, na ni go through your situation na the things that I said na what I want to feel. Ni feel kama nasikia vibaya at that moment, ni judge, nifikirie kenye wale watu wanaweza kuwa wamefikiria, how they will hate me, how they will like me, how they will not talk to me again. Ni feel that time, then I release it.
Allow yourself to be in a negative space. Positivity is really toxic.
By the way, kuna toxic positivity.
We've talked about this, by the way. Allow yourself, if you're feeling bad, if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling hatred at that point, allow yourself to feel it. Wacha kuibeba for the next day. Because I feel like if you don't feel your feelings at that point in time, I think it's like jacking off. If you don't nut, itaisha, itera the next day utataka kuendelea. But if you finish it sahi, imeishia hapo sahi, move on to something else.
Bonge la example.
I am explaining it the most easiest way people can get.
Alafu kuna be kind to yourself. You already explained it very deeply. And then trust yourself. It's very related to be confident about yourself. Trust that you can do things that you want to do. Trust that you can do the job. Trust that you are an amazing partner. Trust that you're an amazing sister, an amazing employee. Trust yourself.
And also there's this other thing that I'm learning. Like what someone thinks about it's absolutely none of your business. As long mtu anaweza, like if you have an issue with me, ama if there is something you have that you want, if you can't address it to me, maybe you have an issue with me, you tell Faith aniambie, like that is not any of my business. If you can't discuss it with me, that is not my business. I will not dwell on that. I will not address your issue. I will move on from that. Respectfully. And you should also extend the same. If I'm having an issue with Faith, let me come and tell Faith, si niende niambie Linda, niende niambie nani, niende niambie ati ndio wakuja ongea na Faith. Niko na mdomo yangu. Just say. Yeah. So if someone doesn't address something with you directly, ametuma mtu akuambia ama mtu, that is absolutely what they think about is absolutely none of your business. That's a they problem, not a you problem.
Yeah, my next point, which is the last one tuongeza kauko nayo, is understand your triggers and deal with them and try therapy.
Yeah. Therapy is expensive.
I know. Mimi nasemanga therapy si lazima uende kwa therapist. Hata hizi vitu zenye mimi nasemanga zenye nimesema sasa hivi wana watch. I feel like they're therapy in a way. Yeah, just understand your triggers. Like kama kuna mtu they easily irritate you na zinakufanya overreact, walk away, achana nazo.
And then also, unajua we are talking about self-care, like understanding your trigger, pia you should also understand other people's trigger. If your friend tells you like, no, I do not like this, understand you're triggering to them, stop it. Wewe, by the way, this woke generation that we have these days, people are so invested in taking care of themselves, loving themselves. They are being toxic to someone else.
Yes.
Because mtu anasema, I'm setting, like there's a healthy way of set boundaries. Hata yonye, me I have an issue na hii nimesema, like mtu anasema ati, no is a complete statement. No is. But imagine Faith, mtu akwambia kitu alafu mwambie no. Like,
yeah, ni kama tuseme tunafaa kushoot video. Yeah. Tuko na schedule ya kushoot, then sakis nimuulize unafika hapa saa ngapi, aseme sikuje without a reason.
As you take care of yourself, take care of someone else. Don't be taking care of yourself na unaharibu mtu mwingine. Like it's venye nasema, these mental things, emotional, it's a double-edged sword. Self-care is a double, inakata both sides. So just be aware of yourself and other people pia. Your actions. Yeah. Where's sema like, today I don't feel like interacting, so I will not talk to anyone. Or maybe you were invited somewhere, I will not show up. And then utakuza where you didn't show up because I didn't feel like it. Like, ouch, okay.
If you don't feel like it, communicate.
Yeah. Early.
Yeah.
Kwanza, like, it bores me when someone ananyamaza, now you're the one who has to follow up on them. Like, it's becoming, by the self-care these days, inakuwa very toxic. From the products to use on your skin, from the boundaries to set.
Yeah.
Like, there's this, when someone starts, I don't like people yelling at me, and I don't like someone shouting at me. I mean, it's because I'm very, very angry. But sometimes when someone starts yelling, they don't let you talk, walk away. Just walk. How is that solving anything though? Faith tuanze kuongea hapa na wewe, then you raise your voice na niamke niende. How is that solving anything?
Even me, I am trying to be a better human being.
We are all trying to be.
Yeah, because that's how ni mimi kweli. Like mtu akini-offend, I just shut down and I don't talk to them and I am done and it's over, whether it's the friendship or but I'm trying. Najua kuna watu wengine wana deserve it, but I'm trying.
But because like kama like me pia like tuliongea na Faith, like Faith ni ule mwenye akiwa anaisha anataka papu. Mimi sometimes I need to be alone with myself, nifikirie, I am an overthinker, so I just need time for myself. Now, me taking time for myself, I push people away. And it's not right. So sometimes, kama mtu ni papap, unamwambia like, we'll talk about it later. Unajua kuna mtu mwingine anaongea, anaenda, akwambia we'll talk about it later. Ama give me time to think about it, anatoka tu anaenda. And then when they feel they are ready, they come talk to you. Sajui amefuel anger yako.
Guy, by the way, I think we talked about it in another video. Hata with your intimate partner, as in know your venye tu mnajua your attachment styles, also know your detachment styles. Like when you have a fight, me, how do I like it personally? Mimi mimi tukikosana sahi to take 5 minutes tukae tuongea about it, but kuna mtu mwingine they need a break. Mimi I don't know, ati tulale kama tumekosana. It's very difficult for me, but also maybe kama huyo partner wangu, yes, hiyo sio style yake. Yeye anapenda like to take it in, a relax, aende alale 2 days. Maybe we can find a middle ground.
No, it's not
Siwezi
going to bed
expect.
angry. It's just giving someone space. Why do you assume huyo mtu ako angry just because you've gone to bed without solving things? Maybe they need space. Unaona, we are looking at it from a negative point of view. Tunaona he's angry, he doesn't want to talk to me, ameenda kulala. Maybe they need space. They're taking. Me
actually, you're going to bed angry. I'm actually talking about myself. Because kama tumekosana, probably I'm angry. If I want to talk about it, probably I'm angry. And then we're going to bed and we've not talked about it. So I don't like it. Napendanga kumalizana na hiyo kitu. Like me, I prefer, unajua kuongea about it haimaanishi ati nita resolve saa hiyo, but yani address the issue, at least mkwe on the same page, at least yeti unaenda kulala ukisikia venye utanyonga huyo mse. Venye
mnaulizananga what's your love language, also ask each other what's your fight language.
Absolutely. Yeah. What's your fight language? Do you want a break? Juu kuna watu wengine mnaweza fight na yeye anyamaze akiendanga.
Yeah. By the way kwambia
akiendanga
like hata no text unapata profile picture uone ni yoka icon kenya kwa hapo unaona hi there I'm using WhatsApp.
mimi yanakukosana na mtu hata kama tuseme ni break up, siwezi enda nikiendanga, lazima I must talk, I must write a long message. Lazima uende kama umeelewa.
Alafu how do you feel when watu wanasema siku hizi ati they don't deserve that paragraph? Me, sometimes some people I feel they deserve a paragraph. Wewe unaona?
I write paragraphs.
Me, I feel for me siandiki, but natakanga tukutane na wewe ndio nikwambie mambo yangu vizuri. Ukae hapo nikusomee vizuri. I don't know. Long text zinanipianga anxiety. If I see a long text mimi nimetoka.
Mimi kuandikiwa long message wewe inanipanga pia, mimi nakuwa very anxious, lakini mimi kuandika favorite thing to do. Mimi naandika message mpaka mwenyewe nasema hata kama ni mimi ningekuwa nimeandika message.
And then I think another form of self-care that you should also practice ni stop loving people in your love language. Start loving people
Hallelujah.
in their love language. It saves a lot of things. Because for me, love language yangu maybe ni I like quality time, I like acts of service, and then maybe quality time ya mtu mwenye niko nayo ni different. Now I want to start loving them the way I want to be loved. It's pushing that person away.
Wewe venye umesema maybe yako ni quality time. Mimi yangu tuseme ni affirmation. Sasa mimi nakuaffirm but I'm never there. So I'm loving you in my
love language. You see,
I am affirming you. That's why unasikia mtu anasema he was never there for me, but mtu anasema I was there, I kept cheering her on, but you were never there. That's not what she wanted.
By the way, wewe unapenda words of affirmation. Words of affirmation. You see, like when Faith is going through something, mimi nimekuja nimekaa hapa
amenyamaza niko like huyu ametoka huko kuja toka kunyamaza.
For me, I feel like quality time is enough. Like nimekaa hapo na ngoja ongee. Maybe ana ngoja nianze kumwaffirm, and me, you see. Na say maybe me I'm going through something, Faith ameshinda amenitumia text. And then hata nikimoza unatoka jibu sana tena mama gay hata sijui acha. Unaona saa hii start
by the way, like what's your love language?
I love quality time. I love quality time. Faith, how dare you ask that?
Najua azini yani hata nilikuwa nauliza una friendship but anajua.
Hata tukienda hapa kwa hata nakwambia like kama unaenda saluni acha nipeleke, like I just like spending time with people.
The manager je kukua in a long distance relationship.
Long distance
like by long distance amaanisha hata kama mko nyi wote Nairobi.
I don't know, but unajua kama hiyo ingine nilikuwa far like the moment nilikuwa nafika hapo every time tulikuwa pamoja, like every street ungepiga kona ungetuona pamoja, every street tulikuwa tuna compensate.
Okay, unajua yeye pia basi you also loving people in your love.
But no I feel pia yeye alikuwa na enjoy hivyo because Faith mtu akikuja kuchukua like okay I'm going to run this errand, do you want to come? Na si pia yeye pia na enjoy company yangu because kama angekuwa na enjoy angekuwa anaenda anafanya nakuja na kana mimi hapo.
Yeah. So that's about it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know how you felt about it. Share your thoughts, comment, share with your friends. It could help someone. And tell us your experiences as well. Feel free to like, share, subscribe
and comment.
Okay,
Bye. Guys.